It's fine. Here's a look at the radar showing the snow that moved Bangor and points northward through today. 1 to 3 inches there. That's kind of your typical little clipper warm front combination. Tonight actually going to be relatively mild along the coast in the mid, if not upper 30s for a while, which is really, really good. And then we start to drop off by tomorrow morning. But as Sam mentioned, there will be probably some very light snow or snow squalls along the immediate coastline here, I think, during the morning commute and then building through kind of the mid-morning. It's going to be really razor close as to whether or not this band is just offshore or gets just enough in to get into some of our cities along the coast. And I erred on the side of saying that we will get some snow showers and squalls just so people are prepared for that. If it ends up set up a little offshore, that's fine. But just something that could be a little dicey for the commute tomorrow morning through the middle of the day. The rest of us cloudy, transitioning to clear by the afternoon, temperatures falling through the day. That's another Arctic front situation. And so by tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we're down to the single digits. We're down below zero into the mountains. Almost everyone gets below zero by Friday morning and quite a bit below zero across northern Maine. And then Friday's a nice bright day, but we struggle. 10 or 15 is the best we're going to do along the coast. And then we get back below zero again on Saturday morning. So as far as snow, yeah, just right there. I don't know if we get an inch. This model doesn't do tenths, so that means that it thinks there'll be more than 0.5 inches of snow, which seems possible. I don't know if we get a full inch. Either way, just right along the coast. We'll watch that tomorrow morning. Storm on Saturday, see you later. Not even really interesting to look at anymore. And so we talked earlier in the week about our two options. Either we get a snowstorm or we get brutal cold again on Saturday. Well, there goes the storm, so you can figure out what's behind door number 2, which is another shot of cold air. Breaking off pieces of that vortex. Eventually, it looks like by, say, the end of next weekend, we're going to stabilize a bit in the poles, which is good. You want the polar vortex to be really cold up here and strong so you don't break chunks off of it and have it fly down into northern New England, because that's what's been happening lately. This is a whole conversation we don't have time for. This is why this is one of the hardest things to sell to people in climate change, is that sometimes cold shots are a result of gradual warming because the vortex is getting weaker. But good luck with that one, you know. Storm coming through on Tuesday, possibly into Wednesday. What's interesting about that is that actually may be a mixture of rain. So we've got these cold shots on each side of storms that are mixing over. So
it's just going to make a ton of ice for us.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be great.
Hoping you'd say that. Thanks, Keith.